Hello everyone, welcome back to Trek-A-Day, continuing on with my top 50 favorite Star Trek characters. Number 29, we have James T. Kirk. In the realm of the television representation of Star Trek, really the prototype of the Starfleet captain. And the interesting thing with Captain Kirk, because I wasn't around in the 60s or the explosion of popularity of reruns of TOS in the 70s, I was watching TOS for the first time alongside TNG as it was airing. And I think that was an interesting way of experiencing the character, having that direct comparison to Picard. And while I did gravitate more towards Picard, I always enjoyed the differences in their styles and in their backgrounds. It was interesting seeing them both together, as Picard was a bit of a loose cannon who calmed down versus Kirk, who was the more introverted intellectual bookworm who then blossomed as he joined Starfleet and got older. And it was weird that I didn't see the stereotype of the character of Kirk until a little bit later, like mid to late 90s was the first time I really started seeing that with, mimicry of Shatner's acting style and things like that. Ladies' man gallivanting around the universe, the loose cannon who's always betting aliens, and that's not an accurate portrayal of the character. There is a bit of that cowboy mentality to him, but there's also this great sense of loyalty, and that adventurous and reactive attitude is also tempered by something that is very tactically contemplative. So there is more of a nuance and a difference to the reality of that character versus the stereotype of the character. And I enjoyed being able to roll then right into the movies without any wait time. They were already, I think the Star Trek 6 was coming out around the time I was watching TOS for the first time, so rolling right into those movies and seeing the growth of that character in that short span of time, and seeing the differences between Kirk at the beginning of TOS versus once you get into the movies, and that progression was really fascinating, and the different stories within a lot of the books, both within the main crux of the series of novels versus the portrayal by Shatner himself in the Shatnerverse books. And there's a lot of different angles to view the character, and he's always been one of my favorites in Star Trek.